We are live. Welcome to Satchats, the Bitcoin podcast where we chat about sats. Sats are the smallest part of a Bitcoin, the same way pennies are the smallest part of a dollar. With Satchats, we are building the world's biggest Bitcoin welcome center to serve as your gateway to generational wealth. So, if you are brand new to Bitcoin, if you ain't that brand new to Bitcoin, like my boy Senor Gringo Papi in the live chat right now, we want to chat about sats with you. Head to satchats.com to grab your slot in the studio today and also jump into the live chat with us right now. Let us know how you're feeling about Bitcoin, how you're feeling about your day, all of it. We'll talk about it. I'm your host, Stuart, Bitcoin Maxi, who wears prescription sunglasses. I'm sorry, you know what? Let me roll that back. I'm your host, Stuart, Bitcoin Dad. There we go. Horns, yeah. Yeah, plenty of Bitcoin Maxis out there, and I am one, but you know what? I identify even more strongly as a Bitcoin Dad. So let me update that real quick. I'm your host, Stuart, Bitcoin Dad, who wears prescription sunglasses to protect you and your loved ones from my Bitcoin laser eyes.
And I'm your co-host,
Woo!
Mom.
Yeah, Mom's in the studio. Yeah.
Mom to number 0.
Yes.
Mom to number 2.
Yep.
Jorm the Borm.
Jorm the Borm.
And Mom to number 80.
Number 80. Lid
the bid. Yeah.
Yeah. And wife to
Number 18.
Number 18, Dad.
The paterfamiliar.
And Grandma to
I don't know which episode, but Lion, co-host and guest.
Yeah, he was he's number 38.
And well, Grandma Moomy.
Yeah.
Moomy is my grandmother name.
Right.
Okay, and Moomy to Miss Kitty.
Yep, and she was in the 80s, 87. Mm-hmm. And Johnny was number 81.
Johnny boy. Mm-hmm.
So number 28 Moomy's entire family tree has been on this show. And I'm going to have to start asking, the younger generation to have some kids so we can book more guests,
Absolutely.
I think they're a little bit too young for that.
Yeah.
So we've got a giveaway. What is it, Mom?
Okay. When we get up to 10,000 subscribers.
100,000
100,000. Yeah. See, I get these
100.
numbers. Yeah. 100,000 subscribers. We're going to give away 10 million sats.
10 million sats. Bring out the gods! And just for context, if you're brand new to the show, there are 100 million Satoshis in a Bitcoin. We are giving away 10 million, which is 10% of a Bitcoin. So that's currently about $11,600 in value. Smash the subscribe button the same way Mom smash buys.
I don't know, Costco clothes.
Right now, backgammon boards.
Yeah,
right now,
totally.
Mom is smash buying backgammon boards.
Yeah, if you have any, if you like to play backgammon, please comment. And if you have a backgammon set that's been smoldering in a closet or somewhere, send it to me.
Oh yeah, I like that. Send it. Pack up your backgammon boards. Send it to the studio, and then we'll get it to Mom here because she's going nuts for backgammon. So we're also on the road to number 99. Kristen,
Woo, the beloved.
She is my wife, and guess what, Satillionaires? We are taping her show Monday at noon.
Yes.
Monday at noon, we have made it. Thank you all for your support over the past 50 episodes. We have been marching. We have spoken to countless ladies. And we now, Jeremy, are we still okay? Okay. It says this video is unavailable and the chat disconnected, but that might be my wireless. So anyways, I'll keep going. We've spoken to so many ladies.
But Lydia.
Yeah, Lyd was a tough one. Lyd and Kitty were both tough ones, and I hope that Kristen takes the Satoshis. So that's coming up, and she should be published Wednesday of next week. So for everyone that's been waiting for number 99 Kristen, that's happening Monday. We're publishing it Wednesday, and we're really excited about that. Monday, we have an episode with Spotty Wi-Fi. He will be number 97, Spotty Wi-Fi. He's a crypto punk rapper who rap. You know, a lot of rappers talk about how much money they have. He just raps about his Bitcoin.
I love it.
And honestly, he was a super smart guy. He knew all about the Federal Reserve. Like, I think he's like very well educated, and also is a rapper. So okay. So anyways, Spotty Wi-Fi is Monday. Then we'll have a guest on Tuesday, and then Kristen will be Wednesday.
Excellent.
So that's that. Now we got number 28, Mom, right here. Tell us a little bit about, what it's been like for you since coming on the show.
Okay, so of course, any mom would be an advocate of their son, especially if their son is doing something quite special, correct?
Oh.
So I am way into it. I started reading the Bitcoin Standard. I got to page like 3, and then I got too busy.
How many pages did you get in?
Like 3.
3 pages into the Bitcoin Standard? Yeah. You got past like the title page and the page with like Library of Congress, category, you didn't even get anywhere in there.
It literally sits next to me, and it's there, and it hovers, and yes, I am going to get to it. And I keep thinking about how I can stack my sats, my personal sats, because your dad and I are stacking our together sats.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Yeah, because you two manage your finances together. Well, at last.
Yeah, at last.
But you kind of have the Dave Ramsey envelope system where you're assigning dollars to different categories so that you can manage your finances together. But you two also have kind of like your own stashes.
Yeah.
You have what you call your mad money, right? Tell us what that's all about.
Okay, so when you use the Dave Ramsey, shout out to Dave Ramsey.
Shout out.
App to help you with your finances. Every dollar has to be assigned. Every penny has to be assigned to a line item. So the line items would be groceries, eating out, your house, grandkids, Christmas, etc. And so we have a system where we have to have 2 yeses if we're going to spend money.
Okay.
So that could cause issues. You know what I mean? So we decided to have a line item that was Carr's Mad Money. My real name is Kerr.
Yeah. Kerr.
Thank you.
It's not Kerr.
Thank you.
Don't say Kerr.
Or Kerr. Anyway, so there's Carr's Mad Money and Monty's Mad Money.
Yeah, why is it mad though? I've
don't
never
know.
gotten that.
I don't know. I think your dad just came up with it.
Like Mad Money, like it's so crazy we can do whatever we want with it. Or like Mad Money, you won't let me buy this, I'm going to buy it myself with my Mad Money.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Honestly, don't know. That's a good question. So the Mad Money, there's money every month that goes into each of our Mad Money, and we have given each other up front 2 yeses.
Okay.
And so he can spend his Mad Money however he wants to. I can spend my Mad Money however I want to.
Is that like a monthly line item?
Monthly.
How much are you giving each other a month to just do whatever you want?
I think it's $50.
$50? Yeah. So in the spirit of having some money to yourself, you're also stacking some of your own sats. Because you guys are stacking sats as a family right now. But you're also stacking some of your own sats. And the first sats that you stacked came from this show, correct?
How easy is that?
So easy.
I mean, come on, people. All you have to do is subscribe.
Bam.
To possibly get 10 million Satoshis. Come on, how easy is that? And while you're there subscribing, why not just sign up to come on the show?
Exactly. Why not? Just, hey, smash the subscribe button if you agree with what my mom's saying, okay? We got my mom out here on a Friday morning, and Mom, you know, you set up your blue wallet on your smartphone without my help, right? I mean, I was right there just in case, but you followed the you know, whenever you're a guest on the show, if you choose to stack the sats, we send you an email that says, hey, if you don't have a wallet, if you don't have any Bitcoin, follow these steps, and then we'll send you your sats. And you did that, no help, and boom. Now you're you know, stacking the world's greatest savings technology right there on your phone.
My next step is to have Stuart come over and help me with the monthly buying of the sats.
Okay, so you're looking to do a personal dollar cost average.
Yeah.
That is separate from the family thing. Because I know Dad has a weekly dollar cost average going with Bitcoin Well right now. Shout out Bitcoin Well if my boy Conrad is in the chat. We are affiliates with Bitcoin Well. And you can sign up bitcoinwell.com/satchats. We got a nice little video for you there. You can buy real Bitcoin from Bitcoin Well and not leave it on an exchange. Their only option is for them to send it to you. You have to have a wallet. We love them, and we're trying to grow our standing with them. And eventually we'll be able to like toss coins in this wishing well, and then you can scan it with your phone and get sats right then and there during the live show. So we're trying to do it up big. So Dad has a weekly recurring buy for the family, but you want a monthly for yours.
Right.
How much are you trying to set aside each month?
I don't know. You know what? I loved listening to Señor Gringo Papi.
Señor Gringo Papi, my mom liked your episode, Señor. Let's go.
Shout out to Señor. Did I sound Spanish to you?
Definitely, and he's a white guy.
I know. But he married a Mexican gal, right?
I think he referred to her as his girlfriend. So I think that they're boyfriend girl, but I think he has kids from maybe a previous situation. I don't know.
TMI, right?
Yeah. Señor's like, bro, live on YouTube. Let's go. Yo. He's part of the Satillionaire family, man. We're all in here.
Anyway, so he was way into, if I recall, just stacking the sats, just little by little. And so I think I might do like $100 a month.
$100 a month. That's awesome. Okay. All right. So Satillionaires, hold me accountable. Let's set a goal. And I hate setting goals because then I might not reach them, and that makes me feel bad. But let's set a goal right now. Let's hold ourselves accountable. I need each of you to be blasting me in the comments of the videos we publish between now and our next live show. Have you helped your mom set up your weekly recurring buy? You know, and we might even try to film that as some short form content and a shout out to Bitcoin Well, so that we can get her monthly recurring buy going. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So are you going to pull that from like...
Oh, I'm not going to say where I'm going to pull it from.
Oh, okay, I got you. All right, we're going to keep that one privado. All right, so now Mom can tell you where she's pulling guests for this show from.
Okay, so I am the Satchats Side Chats master.
Yeah.
I have given myself that moniker.
So tell our Satillionaires what you mean by Sat Chats, Side Chats.
Okay. Let me give you a little bit of background here. Like my daddy, we call him Granta.
Yep, greatest salesman of all time.
Okay. So he never saw a stranger. He was a salesman. Mm-hmm. Life insurance. That's how you say it in the South, life insurance. And he would talk to anybody and everybody, and so I learned that from him. Mm-hmm. As a supporter of Sat Chats, I will talk to strangers. So what restaurant were we in?
Well, there was Chipotle And then there was the barbecue place as well.
Okay, let me talk about the barbecue place.
Yeah.
City Barbecue. Shout out to City Barbecue.
Lake Boone.
Mm-hmm. It's delicious. It's like Texas brisket and ribs and all that business. It's delicious. We were in there. Monty, myself, Stuart.
It was just the three of us.
Yeah, just the three of us.
I don't know why we were having lunch, but we were.
Okay. So we're in there, and lo and behold, in the booth behind us, there was an old elementary school friend of mine.
Yeah.
Her name is Jan. So, of course, we said hey and whatnot, and she's there with her son. Peyton.
Yeah.
Can't believe I remember those names.
Nice.
Peyton. So, of course, I'm bringing up, I said to Peyton, because he's like Stuart's age, I'm like, Peyton, have you heard of Bitcoin?
Yeah.
And so we got into this whole Bitcoin conversation. I'm like, you need to be on satchats and all this business.
Mm-hmm.
And did I try to sign him up right then and there?
Totally. Mm-hmm. And he did sign up.
Did he?
Yeah, but he didn't show up.
Ah.
Can I get like a wah wah, Jer, on the wah wah? Do we have that sound effect? Horns. We need the opposite of horns when it's like, some crickets. There we go.
Okay.
So it was like, bro, where are you at, Peyton? But I think he was moving out to Colorado to go back to school, so he might have been a little bit busy. But you know, in the barbecue restaurant, in Chipotle, and at the yard sale.
That's right.
You know, mom will just go up to people and be like, what? Her opener is, what do you think about Bitcoin?
Uh-huh.
And then no matter what they say, mom will kind of transition them over to the fact that I have a Bitcoin podcast.
Yeah.
And that they should be on the show.
Yeah.
And number one, I love it because we need people to sign up to come on the show. Mm-hmm. And we've reached a point where we're very fortunate to have a high demand. And, if you go to satchats.com right now, you're pretty much going to be picking from a handful of slots in September at this point.
Yeah. But let me tell you about my favorite one.
Okay.
When we were in a restaurant with Stuart and his family, the beloved, Miss Kristen Lyon.
Okay.
A young man walked in with a T-shirt on that said, I know what you should do today. And I thought, that is a cool T-shirt.
Yeah.
And I said, I'm going to ask him what he thinks I should do today. And Stuart and everyone was like, no, Mom,
oh,
no.
God. We're like, Mom.
Here she goes again.
Mom, come on, Mom.
Here she goes. So I waited till he ordered, and now he's at the drink stand filling up his cup. And I went up to him and stood right in front of him, and I said, hey. And he looked at me and I said, I like your T-shirt. What do you think I should do today? And he looked at me, and then he looked at where I came from, and he said, I think you should sit down and enjoy your family.
Dang. He was like, I think you should get out of my face, random lady.
He was real nice, and I said, well, I think I know what you should do today. And
Yeah.
he said, well, what is that? I said, I think you should go over there and talk to my son and be a guest on his podcast about Bitcoin.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. So it's like, I love Mom helping us get guests because we need them. And the other part of me is like, Mom, you're embarrassing me, Mom. It's like it's like going over to some like young kid. Like I feel like I'm in like second grade, and it's like, do you want to come be friends with my son? I'm like, Mom, you're killing me, Mom. Please. My daughter Kitty wants a shout out. She's in the chat. So Kitty is downstairs, and she has my smartphone because I installed a virtual smartphone on my smartphone to give her her own space because she's not old enough to have her own phone yet. Mm-hmm. So she's downstairs with my phone, and she's in the chat telling me that that me talking about her getting the cash was offensive, and I need to give her a shout out. So shout out to Kitty.
Shout out, Kitty.
So that's Sat Chats, Side Chats, and if you're here in Raleigh, you never know when number 28 Mom is going to approach you and ask you what you think about Bitcoin.
And be nice. I mean,
It's
I'm
a lot of fun.
nice.
Yeah.
It's fun.
It's fun, and just come on the show. It really is fun.
Yeah.
So, let me take you back now here. Can you remember when Who Wants to Be a Millionaire was on the TV?
Absolutely, 100%. Had to watch it.
Had to watch it. Why did you have to watch it?
Well, you wanted to see if people made it. You also wanted to see the epic fails. I mean, you really were rooting for someone to be a millionaire. Plus, you wanted to see if you knew the answers to the questions.
Yes. Yeah. I really liked watching it to see if I knew the answers to the questions. And like the drama was ratcheting up as they would get higher and higher and higher. You're like, oh my God, they're going to get the $1 million or what?
That music.
That was like the, and the Regent's like, so what do you think? Is it A? Is it C? And you're like, oh, he's running out of time,
And couldn't you like ask a friend?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could phone a friend. You could ask the audience maybe.
Yeah, get a consensus.
Yeah, and I think you could like eliminate 2 wrong answers and have only 2 left. There were 3 lifelines.
Yes.
There were 3 lifelines. And the best was when they would like, I'm gonna phone a friend, and it's like they're like, okay, we're gonna get him on the line, and then the guy's like, hey Ronald, it's me. I'm here on the show. I've got a question here. The question is it A? Is it B? Is it C? And the guy's like, I don't know. I don't really know. And then he goes, and the call ends, and you're like, that guy was no help.
Called the wrong person.
That guy was no help. Kitty wants to know if you, first of all, good morning to Living on Bitcoin. Thanks for being with us here today. Kitty wants to know if you liked her episode.
Oh, Kitty, of course I did.
Yeah. It was good. It was
Yes.
good. It was good. The Bitcoin marshmallow test.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
Where she could leave a marshmallow on the plate for 15 minutes to get 2. But she couldn't get some Bitcoin in order for her purchasing power to double. And Reggie, our stalwart here, Reggie says that 30 seconds in the phone a friend to read the question and get the answer was rough. It was rough. It was rough.
It was.
So was that the late 90s? Was it the early 2000s? Like, when were we watching that show?
Well, if you remember, you were probably in, middle school maybe?
It had to be 1995 onward.
Okay.
I feel like it was in Raleigh, so it was 1995 onward.
Okay.
It had to be around the 2000s. You guys tell me in the chat, when was Who Wants to Be a Millionaire on air? And then there was that movie Slumdog Millionaire where it was like the guy from India was on an Indian version of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Okay, didn't watch that.
Oh, that movie was amazing.
Huh.
Slumdog Millionaire, the premise was a guy on the Indian version of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and he miraculously knows the answer to each question.
Wow.
Because he's had a life experience that, informs it. And basically, like, a question comes up, and then it flashes back to this, like, tough time he's had in his life in India.
Yeah.
And then the host attempts to, there's a sequence in the bathroom where the host gives him the wrong answer because he wants him to fail, but he picks the right answer anyways. It's a great movie.
Okay.
So anyways.
You know what I'd like to know?
Yeah.
Did anyone ever become a millionaire?
People definitely won the $1 million. I guarantee.
I wonder
There's
how
no
many.
way. I wonder how many too.
Yeah.
And it was hard.
Yeah.
It wasn't easy. It was hard. So Senor Gringo is saying it started in 1995, maybe ran all the way till 2005. SM Jenkins, Regis made that show. Yeah, Regis Philbin was so good.
Yeah.
Regis was so good. It's going to be huge, Reg. So the reason why I asked that is because we are going to be remaking that in the but for Bitcoin. But for Bitcoin.
Yes.
So for you satillionaires who have been watching the live shows, you guys have played almost like a prototypical version of Who Wants to Be a Satillionaire. So we call all of our loyal, I don't want to say fan base because we're all equal and we're all in one place. We're like a group. So this group of people who have found us and who are kind of assembling around us to help us orange pill pre-coiners one at a time on camera. You satillionaires have seen us, ask a question just like that. Who wants to be a satillionaire? And we really liked it. And we were thinking this week about this live show. And Reggie says there were 13 winners of the $1 million.
Okay.
Over like a 6-year period, which is insane.
Yeah.
So I was talking to number 40, Anna Bevan, 2 days ago.
Love you, Anna Bevan.
Anna Bevan's the best. And I said, look, our Friday show is good, and we could continue to make it better and better and better, but it's not the game changer that I want it to be. You know, coming together each week and talking about the latest news, the latest headlines, stories, updates, that's all fine. Memes, that's all fine. I think there are other shows that also do that already. And I think we could do it better than them if we wanted, but it's almost like I need something that's an order of magnitude better than that, right? So what could we do each Friday that would really energize our satillionaires, bring in new viewers, new subscribers? And the answer is, who wants to be a satillionaire?
All right.
So 3 weeks from now, okay, this is the official announcement here today for all those satillionaires who decided to join us. Thank you for being here. 3 weeks from now, and this is making our producer Jeremy is covered in sweat right now because we've got 3 weeks to put this together. It's August 15th. So Friday, August 15th, we are going to be launching Who Wants to Be a Satillionaire? And I'm not talking about putting a question on the screen and you all in the chat try to answer it first. I'm talking about bringing a satillionaire into a virtual room with us and then playing the game for the whole hour.
Okay, I love it.
Playing the game for the whole hour, and you have to go through questions. You know how they had like, it was like $4,000, $8,000, $16,000, $36,000, and then like
harder and harder.
Yes. And that's what we're going to do.
Excellent.
So I think that this is an outstanding way for us to achieve our mission of teaching other people about Bitcoin and giving away sats.
Well, who doesn't like a challenge, and who doesn't like to? You're going to earn your sats in this game.
Yeah. I think it's going to be so much fun. I think that everyone's going to enjoy watching it and like trying to guess the answer in the comments as well. And to your point, we do want to structure it so that if you win, that is a big deal.
Yes.
You know, if Who Wants to Be a Millionaire was on air for 6+ years, they had to have hundreds of contestants, and only 13 got all the way to the top. I also think about American Ninja Warrior. You know, we used to watch that with you and Dad and Kitty and Lion.
Yeah.
And Dad would say, they're spending too much time swinging.
That's right. On the bar, they're too, let go.
That show's been on the air for 15 or 16 years or seasons or whatever. And there are 4 stages. And over their 15 or 16-year history, only a handful of people have even gotten to the last stage.
Yeah.
And of those, only a handful of people have even gotten anywhere close to the top to hit the buzzer in time. And there's been maybe 1 or 2 winners of that entire show.
Very physical.
Yeah.
So, do you want to be a satillionaire? That's going to be mental.
Yeah. American Gladiators. Let's go. SM Jenkins, dude. American Gladiators. Now, there's no limit here, SM Jenkins. If we can get this channel to take off and get YouTube and all the Bitcoiners and pre-coiners to understand that we are creating the best Bitcoin show, man, and we line up all these sponsors, Bitcoin, Gemini, all that stuff, right? We could have Who Wants to Be a Satillionaire, and then we could go make American Gladiators. But the challenge. Do you remember American Gladiators? There was like a challenge where the dude would have to try to go to different stations to shoot tennis balls at the gladiators that were up at the top.
I'm not even sure I watched that one.
What?
Sorry.
What?
Sorry, I was doing something else.
American Gladiators. And by the way, millennials are like, we have no idea what our parents did during the day because they made us go outside at the beginning and we couldn't come back out. There was a post on Reddit from a younger generation. It's like, did you guys really spend all that time outside? And it's like, yes. We have no idea what our parents did from when we left in the morning until when we came back in the evening.
And we had no idea what you did.
Yeah, and if we were thirsty, we wouldn't come inside we would drink from the hose.
Yeah.
We would drink from the hose.
I mean, anybody's hose.
We were frequently, like, you would get fed by whoever's mom you ended up at around lunchtime. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
the 90s hit different, boys.
Yeah.
So anyways, the American Gladiators, the gladiators would be like shooting tennis balls down at the contestants who were trying to like shoot like a bazooka at them.
Okay.
But SMGkins, we could make the tennis balls bright orange and we could put the Bitcoin B.
Oh, nice.
We could do all kinds of Bitcoin related games, but we're going to start with Who Wants to Be a Satillionaire, and we're going to structure it. Reggie's like, you got fed. Reggie had breakfast and dinner. He had to steal raw eggs from his daddy's chicken coop and like just crack them into his mouth for lunch. So I think I don't know how many questions there are, but like
I don't either.
We'll have more details next week.
Yeah.
But the way I want to structure it is, we're going to find a way to kind of ask a question to the audience, and then whoever answers it correctly, quickly enough, can get pulled into a virtual, something like that.
Yeah.
So there's an initial selection, and it's very important. The only way that you can come on the show is if you are subscribed to SatChats, and you have to be subscribed publicly to SatChats so that we can see that you're subscribed. And I get that's a privacy violation for all my privacy enthusiasts. I'm not a fan of it either. But YouTube, in order to preserve your privacy, won't show me that you're subscribed to me unless you make it public. So sorry, but that's how it has to work.
I've got two things that I've just thought of. One, and this is an aside, I want people to comment what they think your eye color might be.
Whoa. Guess Stuart's eyeball color.
Yeah. Also in the comments, I want y'all to tell Stuart if you think that Mom, aka me, it can be. How do I put this? I can also be. I can also win the 10 million sats.
Oh yeah, Mom. Our producer Jeremy made us like do radio rules for our first giveaway, where we eliminated family and friends. And Mom was not happy with that because she wanted to win the 1 million sats.
Because I'm not a part of the business. I am a guest.
Yeah.
Just like everybody else.
Yeah.
So please comment.
Let him know. Let him know if Mom should win the 10 million sats.
I want it.
So, and let us know which sunglass company should sponsor my face.
Amen. Hello.
Let's go. I'm ready. I'm ready for sponsorships, ladies and gentlemen. I'll give you this area. I'll put you on my sleeve. You can be here on the sunglass. Let's go. You can't do the tattoo on the forehead. Somebody did the forehead tattoo.
Oh, really?
There was a guy who was like, for $1 million, he like tattooed a company.
Wow.
So anyways, with Who Wants to Be a Satillionaire, the first third should be pretty easy. Just
I think there were 10. You think there were 10 questions?
Only 10 questions to get from up to $1 million? I don't know.
Because they got hard really fast.
Yeah. I'm not sure, and we're going to figure that out.
Yeah.
But the idea is the first third would be like easy questions about Bitcoin.
15 questions.
Okay, 15 questions is what producer Jeremy says. So
Okay.
let's say the first 5 are easy questions about Bitcoin.
Yeah.
That even a pre-coiner should be able to get if they are watching our show. Then the next 5 questions will be a mixture of harder questions about Bitcoin
Yeah.
to really test your knowledge and trivia about SatChats.
Ooh, I like that.
And then the final 5 questions are going to be like nearly impossible questions about SatChats.
Like who started SatChats? Who did the programming? That's impossible to answer.
More like which one of these Chris's is not real? Is it number 0 Chris? Number 26 Chris? We've had enough Chris's to where it's like, tell me which one of these is, 3 of these Chris's are real guests and one of them is fake. Which one is it?
And co-host fake Chris?
Yeah. Which of these guests have not co-hosted? You know what I mean? Like, to where you as a satillionaire will need to watch Sat Chats
Yes.
in order to become a trivia buff, so that if you make it onto the show, you need a mixture of Bitcoin knowledge and Sat Chats knowledge to get 1 million sats.
And do you know what I've done? I have a notebook where I have put down every episode, who's in it, and something crazy about the episode.
So we might be mining Mom's notebook to get like the last 5 questions. They should be, because it'll be virtual. You'll be able to use your computer to a certain extent to get the answers to some things. It's not the same as if you're in a studio audience and you're like, but we're gonna try to make it as fun and as engaging as possible, and we want to make it hard to win.
Yeah.
So that it really means something when you do. Let's see here. Senor Gringo Poppy says that you do deserve to be able to win.
Thank you, senor.
Jorm, number 2, Jorm is in the chat and says, if Mom can win the sats, then so can I.
Jorma.
So he's all for it personally.
Yes.
And I can't wait for the day when Google stops auto-correcting sats all lowercase to SATs uppercase, like the test.
Yeah.
Google. You need, it's 2025, okay? We're talking about sats these days. We're not talking about the SATs, okay? So, Mom's a fangirl making an episode guide. Yeah, it's going to be like The Amazing Race, where at the end, the challenge is you have to remember like all the stuff from the race itself. Like, put the countries in order that you went to.
Oh, wow.
Put that final, it needs to be tough. So we're very excited about who wants to be a satillionaire. That's going to be, and we are going to have more details about that later. So
Excellent.
let me get some calories back into my system, because that was a big deal revealing that thing.
Yes.
Today we have got Ithaca hummus lemon beet. Okay.
I love it.
So,
I love it.
For Michelle out there in Beirut, this is Ithaca hummus. I'm gonna have some of this here. Mom, do you want any? You feel good?
Should I wait till the end?
Let's have a little right now. You know what I mean? If you got your tub of Ithaca hummus, now's the time to crunch on it. Cheers.
Wow. I mean, the beet taste,
Yeah,
it is there.
it's there.
And wow, I mean, I think I would just eat it with a spoon.
You really can just take it right there. Mm-hmm. You don't need to mediate it with anything if you don't want. You can just go spoonfuls of hummus on that.
I mean, if you don't like vegetables, eat it in hummus.
Yeah. And for example, one of the trivia questions for the harder section of Who Wants to Be a Satillionaire would be, on which of these episodes did we dip something other than a cracker into the hummus?
And I know which episode that is.
And if you don't know which episode that is, hit the Sat Chats playlist. Every episode we've ever done is in order. And you guys can go through not only learning a ton about Bitcoin and hearing a lot of fantastic stories, but you can get buffed up on your trivia. All right, so make sure you are publicly subscribed for your, in order to be eligible to come on the show.
Yeah.
And then make sure you're watching the show, because the questions are going to get tough as you get deeper and deeper. So I'm really excited about that.
And just to be clear, like this, Who Wants to Be a Satillionaire, that's going to be in person. That's what you're saying? No?
It's going to be with our satillionaires who are watching.
Okay.
So whatever mechanism we decide on to select, because there was that moment where I feel like the Regis would give the whole studio audience a question. And then they would put the answer in on a screen on the back of their seat. And I think whoever got the correct answer the quickest would kind of get up out of their seat and come down and be on the show. Remember that?
See, I don't remember that part.
So we, we'll have a way for like everyone in the chat to compete to come on the show.
Okay, then.
And then we would pull them into like a virtual studio.
Got it.
And their face would come up on the live stream.
Okay.
And then we would play the game. And then if they get knocked out and there's still time left in the live show, we ask another question to the audience, and the next, because you remember how they would go for the time they had?
Yeah.
And then someone would be like on the $64,000 question, and they would run out of time. So then you'd have to come back the following week.
Oh.
And that same person would be there, and they would resume play.
Okay.
Right? So there could be a situation where someone, doesn't make it, but 20 minutes into the episode, and then we pick someone new. They go for the remaining 40 minutes, and then next Friday they need to come back in order to continue playing.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So I'm super pumped.
Yeah, sounds fun.
I think Who Wants to Be a Satillionaire could come out of nowhere and be the most engaging, most fun Bitcoin show on YouTube, in the Bitcoin podcast space. You Satillionaires, tell me in the chat, do you like this idea?
Yeah.
Do you like the idea of transforming our live show on Fridays from, a mixture of informal chats and segments and some information to full-on game show where you could win up to 1 million sats, which is almost $1,200.
Good gosh.
I'm
1
talking
million
about
sats?
Every Friday.
Unbelievable.
Every Friday, we're going to put almost $1,200 on the line for you to just win.
That's amazing.
It's amazing. And by the way, it's not $1,200. It's 1 million sats.
Yes.
And one day that won't be $1,200. It'll be $12,000. Then it'll be $120,000. Then it'll be $1.2 million. Then it'll be $12 million.
So get on here, sponsors.
Get on here. Exactly. Conrad, if you're in the chat, Bitcoin Well could sponsor Who Wants to Be a Satillionaire. And when the Satillionaire wins the sats, they could set up an account with Bitcoin Well in order to get the sats directly from you. And we're going to have the CEO of Bitcoin Well on next week.
Nice.
And we're going to be talking to him about that as well. But, dude, act now, brother, because there are many exchanges out there. And the one that I use and the one that I prefer is Bitcoin Well. But this show is looking for sponsors. And if there's an exchange like Gemini, River, Fold, even Coinbase is trying to get its groove back right now with some commercials for Bitcoin that are going hard. We are open for business. Okay?
You know what? I mean, how about even beard oil? Anything having to do with a beard.
You
could be a sponsor.
You can sponsor my sunglasses. You can be my beard oil. If there's chest hair oil, I'll wear a lower shirt. We're actually Anna Bevan probably wouldn't like that. But I have real estate here. I could be like a soccer player, where it's like that like Middle Eastern airline is right here, whatever that is. What's that one?
I don't know.
Emirates. Yeah, you could have the Emirates, whatever. We'll put it right here. We'll do it all, okay? I'll put you right here. I don't care.
Yeah.
I just need fiat currency to come into this show so that I can convert it into Bitcoin and hand it to people so they can stack their first sats. That's it. So,
how about a tattoo place?
You cannot get a tattoo on my body.
Okay.
Yeah.
No. Sponsor.
Like, like a tattoo place could sponsor the show.
Yeah,
Sure.
Yeah.
Local Raleigh businesses, sponsor your favorite local Raleigh Bitcoin show, okay? We're going to get number 60 Simple Steve's bar to that might not be appropriate, but anyways. So Senor Gringo Poppy loves the idea of transforming our live show into Who Wants to Be a Satillionaire. SM Jenkins says he definitely would welcome a game show. And variety is a great thing, he says. I do think it would bring a lot of variety.
Yeah.
A lot of Bitcoin shows, they cover the news, the headlines, predictions. They have experts on.
Yeah.
And a lot of that content is kind of dead on arrival, or it has a very short shelf life. It's kind of like the news turns over very quickly. Predictions go wrong. And with Sat Chats, we're trying to create evergreen stories that people can listen to for years and years and years.
Yes.
And I think Who Wants to Be a Satillionaire can also stand the test of time.
And how many people out there love trivia? These people who go to bars and all they do every week is do trivia.
Yeah, trivia is great.
This Sat Chats, the game.
Yeah.
Who
Who wants to
trivia.
be a Satillionaire?
That's trivia.
Yeah, yeah. And we can take breaks for everyone to try to, get sats from that wishing well. And just the whole thing will just be giving away sats for a whole hour. Now, SM Jenkins says Oak City Beard Company would be a good sponsor. I mean, are you in Raleigh here with me, SM Jenkins? Is that even a real company, or is that coming out of nowhere? So that's the announcement here. The last thing I want to talk about before we get out of here I'm going to go have lunch with my wife. Maybe Mom will go have lunch with her husband.
I'm going to go to the chiropractor.
Mom's neck and shoulders are beat up. But she's doing what she needs to do to come represent for all the Satillionaires here. So smash the subscribe button if you want my mom's neck to feel better today.
Thank you.
Last night, just a very quick story. Last night, my wife and kids, we went to see Weird Al Yankovic. So we went downtown to the Red Hat Amphitheater. Okay, look here. So SM Jenkins is Shane. He's coming on August 13th. Oak City Beard is local. This is a real thing.
Okay.
All right, Shane. Shane, what's up, James? James, if you just got here, we made a big fat announcement about how we're going to turn the live show into Who Wants to Be a Satillionaire 3 weeks from now. So you're the last person to get our prototype question right. And we still owe you 99 Satoshis for that. But we're going to come out with more details about how we're going to turn this whole, like James, you got that question correct. And like in that scenario, we would pull you into a virtual studio and you would play the whole game all the way up to 1 million sats. And anyways, dial it back to get the update there. My wife loves the idea of Oak City Beard probably not only being a sponsor, but also making my beard less gross to try to kiss. Because I always come in, I'm like, all right, see you later, baby. I'm like, and she's like, ugh. And then my mustache hairs are poking her, and she's like, is this a mustache hair or is this a nose hair that's gotten too long? And, help me with my hygiene. You know what I mean? Bitcoin dad out here just trying to keep his nails clipped, his beard in place, his nose hair out of the way. I mean, give me a break. So Shane, bring in some Oak City Beard oil on August 13th and let's sample it a little bit. Because I got a maple syrup company sending us some maple syrup to try.
Oh, fabulous.
Yeah. So anyways, last night, Weird Al Yankovic concert, okay? Now, I've been listening to, when I was in 7th grade, we listened to I'm Fat. I'm fat, I'm fat. And last night, on stage, he came out in the exact fat suit from the music video, and he was, he was grabbing his butt and, pulling on his junk, and it was amazing. Weird Al Yankovic is a national treasure. I absolutely adore that man. 40 years of entertaining. And he absolutely delivered. His show kicked butt. But one thing we noticed was that, the effects of inflation. The T-shirts were $40 to $65.
That's crazy.
Because this was a Yuletide gift to our son, to Lion, number 38.
Oh, sweet.
So at Yuletide, we said, hey, we're going to give you the gift of an experience. We'll all go see Weird Al in July. So I wanted to get him a souvenir. We ended up settling on a $15 pin because he likes pins.
Yeah.
But the shirts were $40 to $65. I was like, ugh.
Even for a child?
Yes. Yeah. I was like, brother, ugh.
Yeah,
I remember when a $20 T-shirt was scandalous.
Yeah.
And now it's commonplace for T-shirts to be $40 to $65. He did not do Pretty Fly for a Rabbi, Senor Gringo Poppy, but he did he did Like a Surgeon, I'm Fat. He did Word Crimes, which I love. That's the one I sent you, where it's like, if you don't know how to conjugate. That one. That one. He did all kinds of medleys. Star Wars, Darth Vader came out on. It was insane. I also saw that the water was $5, the soda was $5, and Kristen noticed that the beer was $15.
No.
One tall boy of beer was $15. Obviously, I did not see that or look at that. I just saw that the water was $5.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, it's not Weird Al. Weird Al's not Weird Al is a national treasure. He's not price gouging us. He's not greedy.
Right.
And it might have even been part of the venue, setting the prices for things. But in 2025, it costs $15 in Raleigh for a tall boy of beer. That's not, there's no way that can be true. Number 2, Jorm, he goes to a lot more concerts than we do. And he says $40 to $60 is a standard T-shirt price for concerts these days.
That's
I mean, it's
wild.
crazy.
That is.
And I had a moment of reflection where I was like, what were the prices like when Weird Al started his career in the 80s, when he was getting popular in the 90s? Like, how much was it for a concert ticket?
Did you ask Chappie?
I didn't ask Chappie.
Huh.
How much was it for a concert ticket? How much was it for a drink? How much was it for a T-shirt? Because nothing about those things has changed, but they are getting more and more expensive. So
Yeah.
that was just a moment of reflection on Fiat Clown World while I was watching actually a sad clown. A sad clown named Puddle's Pity Party opened the show. And he just sang sad songs.
That's
and it
funny.
And none of it wasn't very good until near the end he sang a song about how he was obsessed with Kevin Costner, and that was hilarious. And he had all this footage of Kevin Costner behind him from different.
That's hilarious.
That one was funny. So, anyways, we're here at the top of the hour. I got that's actually Kitty, Jorm. That's Kitty in the chat because hey, Anna Bevan, if you're able, grab me that flyer for Lion's show. So we're going to close out the show here. I want to first say thank you to every single Satillionaire who joined us today in the chat. Last week's show experienced catastrophic turbulence to the point where we couldn't even finish it. And we understand that you all are coming with your time and with your energy to be a part of what we're doing. And we really appreciate you doing that. And there may have been some, Kitty! There may have been, we're getting photo bomb. We're getting, all right, here she comes, bam. All right, so first of all, thanks to all the Satillionaires who came today. Thank you for coming back this week. We are looking to take this live show up to infinity. And just like Senor Gringo Poppy said, the production value of our show is going up forever, Laura. So make sure you are publicly subscribed to the show so that you can be part of Who Wants to Be a Satillionaire coming up here in 3 weeks. Also, if you're like my boy Shane, who's local here in Raleigh, my son is going to be in a play next Friday, August 1st at 7 p.m. It's also showing August 2nd, which is Saturday. The matinee is 2 p.m. The evening show is 7 p.m. It's called Godspell Jr. and is all about like Christianity. And Kitty and I weren't so sure about it until he let us know that every single person is going to be in full clown makeup. So we really don't know what's going on there, but it promises to be a very interesting show. It's going to be kids dressed up like clowns, but telling serious Bible story. I really couldn't tell you. But it's here at the, it's part of the Summer Theater Conservatory at the Burning Coal, which is downtown on Polk Street. So get your tickets now. I'm going to be at all 3 shows. Find me there. I wear a baseball cap and sunglasses indoors. I won't be hard to find. We can take photos together, put it on social media. That's my boy Lion. Break a leg. I love it. Number 99 is going to be airing Wednesday of next week.
Woohoo!
So tune in to see if she stacks the sats or if she chooses cash. So thanks for watching. Smash the subscribe. There are ways to sponsor and support the show in the show notes. And remember, Sat Chats Live is for educational purposes only and should not be construed as financial advice. We'll see you on the next one. Kitty, you want to say anything?
I spent all my money.
She
For the last
spent
one.
all the money's gone from her episode. See ya. Bye-bye.